guys, and welcome to another episode of Ron's Weight Loss Journey, and I'm Ron. If you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel? It helps other people know that I post new videos like this one. And before we get started, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal research and my own personal journey. So I would suggest clearing that out with your doctor first. Well, today marks, just checking my little notepad here really quickly. Let me hang on. Today marks the end of week 69 keto results, and from the photograph that you're looking at, the before photograph and after photograph, well, a couple of years ago, actually it was 2017, that photograph was taken. I was at the City Hall and I was doing a Colonial Band Christmas concert special that day. And I was pushing 360 pounds or more in that photograph. And it's quite a remarkable achievement that I've been able to accomplish since August of 2020. And the quotation that I found online by Napoleon Hill was, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." And I really thought that quote best fits my journey, and I really enjoy that quote a lot because I pushed myself beyond limits. I managed to accomplish a lot of different things over my course of my journey, meeting a lot of new people, making a lot of new friends, starting a new job, taking off well over 125 pounds. Yeah, it's been really a marvelous journey along the way. I want to just tell you what's going on. I'm very down this week. I'm very upset. I almost had a nervous breakdown yesterday working. So I'll tell you, let's just do the job part of it first, and then I'll tell you how my week went as far as weight loss goes. So I go to work yesterday morning about 11:30. I was scheduled to work 11:30 to 3:30, and so they were really busy. Once again, I'm not able to log into the gun, so you can go scan your items. So I had to wait at least 20 minutes for that, so finally got logged in, and I said, "We behind on anything?" And she said, "Well, yeah, a little bit, but I need some orders done before 1. Now, mind you, this is like 11:45, okay? So I grabbed like 3 or 4 orders, and it was quite a big order. It was about, I'd say at least 75 items, you know, and so I had the order almost all complete. I had a problem finding a couple of items in the center part of the store because we either didn't have it or it was pushed way far too back for me to grab. So about almost 1 o'clock comes around, and I was over there by the keto section, and she wanted to know what was taking me so long. So she kind of like just grabbed the gun from me and told me to go take my break, and she says, "Oh, we'll talk about it later." And you know, she said again, "I'm taking too much time to do my order," and it's like I'm a new employee. I only go in there on a part-time basis. I'm still trying to learn the layout of the store. Some of them are aware of this, but I'm going to definitely make this aware to them this week when I go back in on Tuesday, I believe. So most of you guys better follow me. I've got a lot of back issues, got arthritis, and my right leg is collapsing. It's swollen beyond belief, and I'm having a hard time dealing with the job because I believe that it's creating a lot of friction right now between my wife and myself right now because of the stress that I'm under with the job, and it's raising havoc on my weight loss journey right now. And you know, I'm doing all this without a script and without my memory today, because I didn't write down anything as far as that goes. So I just figured I'd just try to get a lot of things off my mind. So anyways, She said that to me yesterday, and it's the same one that was kind of like, I feel like I'm being just picked on, you know, a couple of times. I get it, they're under a lot of pressure to get these orders out, but you know, I feel like I'm not even getting a break because I'm a new employee. I don't know what this one has a problem against me or not. Maybe because of the fact that I'm friendly, and everybody that knows me, I don't give up too easy. I've never given up. I'm Ron Gerard, and Ron Gerard can do anything. And when I say that, I truly mean that. But this has got me rethinking that particular job. At some point, either this week or next week, I'm just going to tell them that I'm not coming back. And if they have a problem keeping helping that department, I'm pretty sure that's probably what the reason why, and that's just my early evaluation. Maybe I should have just taken like one order and concentrated on that order and gone back and finished it up and do it that way. And then maybe it wouldn't take me so long to but when you're picking 3 or 4 orders like that and you've got like about 100 items, it takes time to get items and make sure you put them in the correct bag, and you got to scan them to the correct barcodes, and your bags fill up quite rapidly. And like yesterday, it's a perfect example. I needed 2 12 packs of Hannaford brand water, and they had it, but it was way in the back on the bottom, and I couldn't bend over to get it. So a customer saw me struggling with that, and he said, "Can I help you get those?" And he got it for me, and I could have gotten an employee to do that too, but it's my job, and I'm supposed to be able to do that and do that safely, and I couldn't. And so I thanked him for it, and I thank you for that customer if you're watching this video. And a lot of items are out of. And here's the other thing. I'll give you another perfect example. Yesterday I needed to get some Heinz ketchup, and I'm in the Heinz ketchup aisle over there, and they got about 20 different brands of Heinz ketchup. You got the small size, the medium size, the bigger size. You got sugar-free, you got barbecue, hickory barbecue, and you got different sizes and all those, and all that product is down really, really low without me having to look at every stinking one. If they get the right item that I need, you can see where it could get very frustrating and very confusing job. And this is what the biggest time suck is for that job. And I'm not using that as a swear word, but I'm putting it quite bluntly. It's a time suck consuming job. It takes time, and it takes time to learn the layout. And I'm getting frustrated with it, and so I'm at a point where I'm going to talk to the supervisor on the main floor one day this week when she's in, and not the personnel manager, but the main supervisor in that department, and say, "Hey, look, we got to have a talk, and I want to talk to you away from the back room, and just tell her that I'm not probably going to come back, because I don't need that aggravation. When I come home every day, I'm complaining about it to my wife, and I bitch about it for 3 or 4 days, and it's like over there when I'm doing city volunteering, and I can walk away from there anytime I want to walk away from there. But when they get on my case, or when I get disgusted with them because I can't get nothing done at times because of their elderly age group, I get to a point where, okay, maybe I just need to just not go in there for a couple of days and just decompress and just kind of like, take a deep breath and just go on and just say, okay, I'll see you in a couple of weeks or something like that. But as far as this job goes, it's a nice job, but it's a very high pressure job, because you have to be able to do your job right, get it done in a timely fashion. And I see other people over there that are handicapped and are working, and and you're supposed to have a name tag on you, and one guy never has a name tag, so I never know what his name is. He's handicapped, but they don't say nothing to him, and so it's like, what the F, So anyways, enough said at that. I'll fill you guys in more later. But the other good thing about the whole job situation is there's plenty of jobs out there if I decide not to work there anymore. And I give a lot of my time back to the community. Most of you guys know me as Ron from Leominster. I post a lot of great photographs and video and stuff I do. I go to the parish Friday night. So usually I like to give about 10% of my check to the parish, but instead of giving money, because money's so tight, I'm giving 10% of my time back to the parish. I volunteer. I absolutely love volunteering there on Friday nights. The bingo players that I knew over the years, everybody talks to me and I meet all the time and ask me how it's going and stuff. And so Friday night, the Monsignor, or the priest there, the one that's in charge of the parish, he came over to me, and I was kidding around with him a little bit, telling him about some issues I have going on my leg. So he prayed over my leg and prayed, and he's been really terrific, and him and I we kid along and get along really good. I tease him now and then about the wicker basket coming in for the collection. He gets a chuckle out of it. And I told him, I says, you know, I felt bad because I was working Saturday morning, and I had to go in and did a concert last night, Saturday night, for stage work, so you know how that came out. And then Sunday today, I'm filming this episode a day ahead of time because I got a little bit of a lull here today before I go into the City Hall. The concert came out good, but the problem was the audio sucked. And I used the audio zoom, and I used 2 different cameras, and their audio PA system is really the pits. So I'm so frustrated with the project. I'm dropping it off to the studio and I'm letting them deal with the audio and the editing. But today we have the Leominster Colonial Band playing the Christmas concert special. I think it's the 30th, the 31st, or whatever, because we didn't have one last year. And I'm really looking forward to that. These guys are top notch. They're very classy. As I said, those guys are classy all the way. And so when I resume filming 2022 at the Carter Park series, I'll be there once again on Tuesday nights. And the good thing about them, they never cancel. They move it to City Hall when it rains. So, you know, we have scheduled concerts. They usually schedule about 5 or 6, including the Christmas special. And I really enjoy that. And they play all the big band music, and Tommy Dorsey, Glenn Miller, just about a large range, a variety of everything. And as a matter of fact, that's what you're seeing over here behind the green screen. So I filming this out this morning, filming the band concert this afternoon. And but yeah, so you want to know how we did with weight loss and what we had going on for that this particular week. Well, we started doing the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge this week. It was really hard to give up carbs on a steady basis. So I'm having second thoughts about it. I started the week off at 216 pounds, and I went down to 214, and my weight went back up to 216 because I think a lot of it is just stress. And but I feel it in my clothes size. My clothes are ridiculously loose right now, and this shirt that the studio gave me, this is, if you see, it's got the I'll stand up a little bit so you see it's got the LTV logo on it. I wear that when I film, and so they know that I'm a volunteer member for the studio. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'm losing it on inches again, and not so much the weight issue there. Remember, this is the process that takes time. So my official weight for this week is 216 pounds, and I'm not going to stress about 2 pounds. It is what it is. But anyways, we made some more shackles yesterday. They came out real good. I had it on pastrami, and I just been so moody and so stressed out. Yesterday before I left there, when the girl came in and wanted to talk to me and ask me how it was going, I almost had an emotional breakdown because it's been kind of like tension between me and this other employee over there. I can't deal with it anymore, and I don't want to do anything I'm going to regret or say anything I'm going to regret. I'm just thinking in my mind how to handle this, and I got a good idea. But so we talked about the weight loss, or the non-weight loss scale. So going forward, we're going to go back to regular keto meals. I'm going to do something similar to what Steffi Newman is doing from the Incredible Shrinking Steffi. And I absolutely love her YouTube channel and Keto Rewind. Those two are the best. And I've been following those two and Kim's weight loss commitment since the very beginning, and many others. But those particular 3, if you want inspiration videos, definitely check those out. And I have links below my contact. But you know, I'm a simple person. I like to make things simple. So going forward, the second thought of the beef, bacon, and butter fast, I think what I'm going to probably do is do like keto a few days, egg fast one day, you know, carnivore one day, you know, kind of like mix it up to keep my body guessing and change it up every other week and do it a little bit different. And we'll give that a try. And then we'll have some things for the first part of the year coming up forward in January, and you know, get myself back on track with my weight loss. But so I made an appointment this past week for my leg, and called the doctor up, and they said, hey, look, my right leg is collapsing when I'm walking. It's giving out on me. I'm in a tremendous amount of pain. My life sucks right now, and my leg is swollen beyond the belief. I know my friend Dub, she looked at it, she said, Ron, it's terrible. Yeah, I know. And because we had a ultrasound done earlier in October or September, and they found out, and it wasn't even, they weren't even looking for it. They found a hernia. I had a hernia in my right side, and nothing was ever done about it. And when I went to the doctor, he said, well, you don't need surgery. And I said, he never looked at my ultrasound. How do you know? Because I was feeling it. Well, that doesn't tell you something. It could have been somewhere else, and you're not looking for it. So I was very disgusted, and I gave up on it for a little while, and it got to a point now it's getting worse. And the other day when I was picking up that 5-gallon water, I felt something pop there, and that's been bothering me ever since, because it's causing my leg to be swollen, and I suspect the hernia is cutting off part of my circulation and causing my leg to be swollen and my leg to be collapsing, and it's pushing all in my groin area and my back area, causing me a lot of issue and a lot of pain. And so I'm dealing with that and trying to deal with learning a new job and trying to pick up my pace on the new job. So when I hear stuff about that, I don't need the aggravation for it. So I pretty much know I'm going to be leaving that at some point. I'm just trying to hang in there for 1 or 2 more weeks, and then I'll make my final decision. But the good news is, there's a lot of jobs out there. It's a job hunter's market right now if you're looking for a job. So that was really a good fit for me. But I don't need it. I get to the point now where Ron's got to worry about Ron and my wife, and and my health going forward, because I want a better quality life going forward as far as my health is concerned. I'm absolutely ecstatic that I would manage to take off over 125 pounds over the last year. And if you look at that photograph going back to 2017, I was well over 350 pounds. I don't even know what my weight was back then. I could have been even 400 pounds. But it's just incredible that the amount of weight that I lost. And it just, it's like Kyle said, you lost a whole person. I'm so blessed to be a volunteer member for the city, and the commission and the society and the local access station LTV. And every time I'm popping up somewhere with the video camera or photography, doing ribbon cutting ceremonies and stuff like that, people are always taking photographs of me doing that stuff. And when I post them up on social media, Facebook, they get resurfaced every 3 years, the memories of that. And I'm so thankful, because it gives me a chance to look back at myself and say, wow, boy, I was really that big. And yeah, I was really that big. It's amazing that I hadn't had a heart attack and died from it. I did have a heart attack a while back ago, but that was back in 2008 or something like that. But when I was living up in Plymouth. But yeah, I'm fine from that. But it's just, the idea is, and the other thing I got to be thankful for, that I don't smoke and I don't do alcohol and I don't do that funny cigarette there. You know which one I'm talking about. I never done any of that stuff all my entire life. I've been pretty much healthy all my life. I was just always overweight. I was always a big kid growing up, and I started my weight problem probably in my early teenage years, and then it just escalated, and I just kept eating and eating and eating, and I fell in love with bread. I fell in love with pizza and pasta and all that stuff, that's processed foods that are no good for you. And so I'm really trying hard to put some of this stuff behind me, and going forward to have a better quality of life for the January going forward. We'll talk about a lot of good things coming up for January and having a positive attitude. But I don't know what to tell you guys for advice this week. Like I said, I'm very moody today, and I'm upset. But we're gonna have a good day this afternoon. So I'll talk to you guys later. Be watching for my next video post. Like I said, if you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel. And please, if you're looking for inspiration videos, please check out Keto Rewind, and that's Jess, and she has her own Facebook support group like I do. And Steffi from the Incredible Shrinking Steffi, she has a Facebook support group. They're marvelous young ladies, and without the two of them, I can be honest with you guys, I wouldn't have been able to lose all this weight and keep it off. I mean, when I say, oh, I'm having a bad week, or I'm gaining what the heck is 1 or 2 pounds? That's nothing, you know what I mean? I mean, so I hear so many of these girls and guys just giving up because they're having a bad week or a bad month. Never give up, never give up. I know it's kind of like old cliche, even with this job, but when the job becomes so stressful that it's causing weight issues with me, weight gain, and friction between my wife and myself, I don't need that aggravation anymore. But you know, I pretty much know what direction that job is going to go to. I just I don't know. But another thing I wanted to say is, even with store manager that hired me, you know, he said, Ron, he said, we were really behind today, so I had to pick 2 or 3 orders. Now, mind you, he's been here for a long time, like 20 plus years or more, and it took him better part of a couple hours to get a couple of small orders together. And I'm a new employee, so can you imagine, you know, for somebody saying that to me and having to deal with it? I don't need it. I just don't need it. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I just kind of want to have a good day today. I want to decompress, and just kind of like be plain old simple Ron. Go back and really concentrating hard on filming what Ronnie's in a day series like Steffi's doing right now. I haven't been doing too much of that because I was thinking to myself, well, how can I do this and whatever? You know, I goes, well, you know, I'm a videographer by trade. Why can't I just film up my recipes the same way I'm filming out concerts? You know, I figured out how to do that. I'm sure I can figure out how to do this. You know, if you know, like I said, I'm by myself filming like most of you YouTubers are. So if you can get help from your spouse, God bless you, because you know, I'm still trying to figure out recipe filming, and you know, I follow along a lot of recipes, and that's how I've been really, really successful. Now, I don't count carbs anymore. I mean, I've been very, very successful as far as that goes, but I know how much I should be eating, how much I shouldn't be eating, you know, and but anyways, I can't think of too much more to say, but just be watching for another video coming up later on in the week, and I think what we're going to do is some tips to help you lose weight for 2022. And it'll be a New Year's resolution type thing. Well, what do you hope to accomplish maybe in 2022? Well, something like on the idea of that. But be watching for that. But this is Mr. Ron. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and for following me along on my YouTube channel, Ron's Weight Loss Journey. And we're still going to get that website going, but I'm probably going to just keep the existing channel I have for Ron's Weight Loss Journey, and maybe just change the name. Loving Keto / Ron's Weight Loss Journey, so I don't confuse you guys, and maybe the same thing on my Facebook support group. And yeah, it's been really, really marvelous. I can't thank everybody enough. Every day I get up and I go like this and I go like that, and I thank God I got to see another day. We're living in a marvelous time to be experiencing everything that's about to unfold, and I just keep telling everybody, just trust the faith. And I was telling the pastor there Friday night what he agreed with me with everything I said. He said, I know exactly what you're talking about, Ron. And I said, I said, Father, you know, it's always been in God's hands, and it's always going to be in God's hands. He's got the final say-so on everything. And I truly believe that. And if I didn't believe that, I wouldn't be preaching it. I like to practice what I preach. I'm not a hypocrite or anything like that. And I'm not afraid to admit it that I'm a born-again Christian, and I have been for many, many years. And you know, if that offends you, I'm sorry, but I'm not changing my belief. And you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Remember, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, stay vigilant. You guys are amazing. I truly love you guys. And like I said again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is Ron. Have a great week. I'll talk to you guys later.
I'm just trying to get by. I don't know how you do it. Trying to keep you off my mind. I can't hold to it. You make it easy, but every time I fall back again. Tell me all the secrets, 'cause baby I can see the end. Don't slow down.
someone don't help you, when someone don't help you through the rain, when feelings don't matter and everything's nothing but a game. Just know that I'm with you, just know that I'm with you through it all, and I'm gonna be there whenever you win or if you fall. I know that we will make it through the storm, 'cause you and me been fighters since we were born. It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me been fighters right from the start. Hey, don't you worry, hey, don't you worry about a thing. You get what you're given, but it's never too late to spread your wings. Oh, I know that we will make it through the storm, 'cause you and me been fighters since we were born. It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me been fighters right from the start. Been fighters right from the start. I see that it's tough now, but trust me, yeah,